This one comes to us from AJC.com. So this one's going to be out of Atlanta, Georgia, and it's another argument for gun control. Now, I'm Second Amendment all the way. I believe that every American has the right to own a firearm or gun or name your weapon, but I believe every American has the right to bear arms. Of course I do, but there has to be control over this. These kids out here are shooting each other and shooting other people, and in fact, I'm not doing the story on that one, which I read it. It's not this one, it's another one, but there was a gun that someone had ditched, probably running from the cops, and a couple of kids found it laying outside an apartment complex and decided to play, I don't know, cops and robbers or whatever they were playing. And the one kid shot the other one with the gun. Well, now we go to Snellville, which I guess is a suburban of Atlanta. I'm not sure. Snellville? Anybody? But a 7-year-old was shot by a 9-year-old Sunday outside a Chipotle restaurant in Snellville, marking Metro Atlanta's 6th shooting involving a child so far this year. We're only February 1st. I'm doing this editorial on February 1st, and we're only into it 6 child shootings.
A 7-year-old is recovering after being shot by another child less than 24 hours ago. This is just the latest shooting involving children at the start of the new year.
We only have bare bones details right now, but this is what we know. Snellville police say a family went to pick up food at this Chipotle. While the adult was inside grabbing the food, police say a 9-year-old child found a gun that was left in the car and accidentally shot a 7-year-old who was also in that car. We're told the child was alert and conscious when taken to the hospital, but police won't release more than that right now. So we're still waiting to hear about the child's condition and whether any charges will be filed. But Aisha, this is the kind of story that makes you ask, how does this keep happening?
When police arrived at the restaurant at 1650 Scenic Highway, one of the boys was trying to run back to the vehicle and kept yelling, "Is he going to die?" according to the police report obtained by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, which we're reading here. One of the officers got down on one knee and calmed the boy, which the boy initially did not want to share details about what happened, but eventually told the officers he wanted to tell the truth now. Well, he's a little boy. Kids are trained to, I think it's in their DNA to tell a lie when they think they're in trouble. He told police the two of them were roughhousing in the car while their mother went inside the restaurant to pick up food, according to a report. The boys then kicked a hard object on the floorboard, which turned out to be their stepfather's firearm that he typically kept under the driver's seat. Now, neither the father nor the mother have been charged, but police are investigating. At the scene of the shooting, the stepfather told police his wife and kids usually take another vehicle when they go out, and he didn't know she took his car. When police located and inspected the gun, it had no magazine and no rounds in the chamber, according to the report. Well, perhaps he had a round in the chamber somewhere. He shot his stepbrother. An investigator wrote in the report, "I came to the conclusion that the boys must have ejected the magazine and assumed it was empty before pulling the trigger."
When you think about it, this year, started and it's already been such a violent kickoff to 2022 for children and guns.
We have talked about that a lot. It feels like it happens day after day. In Atlanta, the city is reeling from 3 shootings involving small children, pushing Mayor Dickens to call for more to be done to stop gun violence. Later this morning, a public viewing of a 6-month-old who tragically lost his young life to gun violence. Grayson Fleming Gray was shot and killed a week ago near Atlanta's Anderson Park. He was hit during crossfire by a drive-by shooting. 2 people are now in custody in connection with baby Grayson's death.
Now, they're going to give you, I'm going to put a link to this story in the description box below, but they do say 5 other children have been shot in Atlanta so far this year, and 3 of the 5 have died. They give you the little news clippings below in this story, and so you can go to the description box, click that link, and you can read about it.
On the 19th in southwest Atlanta, a 5-year-old was grazed by a bullet on Campbellton Road. Two drivers were shooting at each other when the child in the car was hit. The bullet went through the car, through the back seat, and grazed the child's back. Police have not released any information on the shooters. And a 1-year-old died in Atlanta's Collier Heights neighborhood on January 12th. Police say a gun was left unsecured in a room with two small children. One of them picked it up and shot the 1-year-old. The mother in this case has been charged with second-degree murder.
But this is another one where politicians are going to start coming together and going, look, see, we got to control guns, gun control. These kids are killing each other and da-da-da. And so my point is, all of you who are Second Amendment supporters and you do believe that Americans have the right to bear arms, you're going to lose that right if kids keep finding your firearm and shooting each other.